Alright guys, it seems we're coming back. Seems like everything is coming to fruition. The game has started. Let us go in, hopefully lag free.
There we go.
Alright, the game has started, and let us watch the splits as blue team has capped the graveyard already. Really, I guess I've missed the split. My apologies.
You're fine. The split was 5 of red went to waterfall, while blue sort of split it up. I think one went to graveyard and one went to quarry.
Yeah, with blue there was 1 graveyard and 4 quarry actually.
Alright, so we've got 2 blue in mid with against Nayuke from the Esport Guild. Oh my god, actually 4 now in graveyard. They're totally abandoning the quarry point. And red's coming in to join the fight right now.
Yep, so it's just going to be a huge blood brawl right in the middle. While I believe it's Imahara is actually going to attack the blue team's the point area, so they can hopefully run in and sort of snipe the guild lord.
Yep. For those of you who don't know, the once you take out the gate and break your way into the enemy base, you can pretty much go in and almost solo all the boss area minions, including the guild lord, which will give your team like it's 150 points. Gives you a ridiculous lead. Going back to the graveyard there to watch the sort of bloodbath, we're seeing a lot of red and blue just going in at each other. If I can just zoom in, we're seeing probably 3 up. 3 red, but that's, as I say that, Aaron gets speared through the stomach, and looks like Nayuke is the only red person here in mid, with blue pretty much taking this point almost uncontested. Yep, Nayuke actually getting dropped down into the down state, deciding not to pop the misform until the last second. There it is, and he's not going to manage to get very far.
That is correct. Again, Imahara and Mirror Guys are actually fighting right beside the blue castle area. Got Imahara trying to get away, but Mirror Guy is right on his tail.
And Mirror Guy is way too good. Let's watch this stomp. Pretty good stuff.
Alright guys, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate that stomp?
That's a 3.
Yeah. Not too exciting. I'm just gonna throw that out there. And a 3 on the stomp scale.
It's definitely a 3 on the stomp scale. If we look at the points, they're all owned by blue. Things are not going well for the red team. We have Sir Glenn Quagmire breaking down the gates of red. Meanwhile, we've got pretty much all of red team here in the graveyard with Gant just respawning. Can he do this? Let's watch Sir Glenn Quagmire, the Guardian, see if he can solo all 5 of these guys here. Taking on the soldiers, pulling them in with his Greatsword 5, his Binding Blade rather. He's getting support from Stifos and a Rock Dog. Yep, I think they've got this if red doesn't realize that their guild lord's getting taken out.
Oh my
this
goodness! I
is
did
gonna
not
put them.
realize their guild lord was being taken out.
Yeah,
they're only gonna need a couple points. Actually, maybe around 50 by the time they kill this. If red team does not stop and come back.
Yeah, and I mean, they should know because there's 3 members of blue team here. Yep, Nayuki coming in, realizing something's wrong. There's not enough blues elsewhere on the map. Red Lord getting that skill off, but looks like everyone from blue should be fine. They just focus the Lord and kind of play defensively around Nayuki. He's going to go in for some combos here.
That fighting that guild lord is going to put even more psychological stress on the red team. Starting out with that 5 split all the way to waterfall really sort of set the tempo off for red team in favor of blue.
Yeah, honestly, can you call a 5 split a split? Looks like all of red team realizes it. They're coming back. The guild lord is actually going to be fine. Pretty much all the blue team here is well, as I say that, they're not down. But, there he is. He's dead. I was wrong. So blue team has kind of just entirely destroyed red team. It was not even a thing.
Alright, so going back on that game to do a little analysis, what happened wrong with that game right there is not only did blue team get the first midpoint, blue team had both side points almost all game, almost uncontested actually. There was rarely someone even there defending, but those points were just racking up. No one from red really took the opportunity to go and capture them, and it let blue team just snowball their way to victory. and those points were even racking up while they went for Lord. So that is what netted blue team that victory. Cool stomps that game. I didn't see any that really impressed me. How about you guys?
I kind of agree. Going into the Battle of Kylo, though, I just did a video on this. I was super sick last night, but I decided to put it out anyway, about map awareness, so these guys probably should watch that if they want to take victory here.
Are you offline?
No, let me go check real fast.
Yeah, because I don't see it
Are
either.
you serious? Come on, man. Where am I? I'm knocked offline here.
Yeah, like everyone's like, oh, it's fine, it's fine.
Yeah, I'm seeing it. Might get the gun running on this. Alright. The game has started already, right?
Right.
So let's just keep going with it. Let's go back into the game and just kind of figure out where we're at. Coming in on Clock Tower, we got battle here between Miru Guy and about half the blue team.
Actually, all of blue teams right there in mid, except for the engineer trying to take out Trev.
Yeah.
Interestingly enough, blue team did not actually go for mansion at all. It is still neutral even after the openings of both teams.
Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah, we actually have a little bit of split up on teams this game, so we might be seeing a little difference.
Yeah, we're seeing Gant Imahara trying to take out the red Treb rather. Red team is going to be there. Not going to let him happen. 3v1 stomp. The results are as expected. We see Scythorum kind of just sitting down on the downstate. Gonna get taken out. And again, all of these, we've got Miru Guy down actually for once, and now he's popped up and actually rallied. Let's watch him take the mid. He's actually knocked down both, as I say that they rally as well. So there's a huge battle going down here in mid. It's Sir Glenn Quagmire, the Guardian, is going in with the rest of blue team against the red team here. Looking at the score, red only has the windmill. They really need to cap the point. Mansion's not really defended. They can kind of swing around if they send a guy to go roam.
Quagmire does get a knockback on 4 people, man, but not enough to save him right there.
Yep, not nearly enough. You know, as I say that, I see the mansion's kind of just like the mansion is being defended, but hold on, why can't I click on the map? Anyway, so we've got a thief approaching the mansion, and as I say that, he's actually there. It's Stifos trying to take on Gant Imahara. Let's watch the battle here.
And quick note right now, is this stream actually being reset right now?
The stream is I've got somebody on it.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
So we do have that 3v2 red versus blue over on Windmill right there.
Yes, over on Windmill. Let's go check out what's going on. We've got Noxel. Remember the warrior from before. Not quite proficient in the 1v1s, but let's see how he does in a team fight. Remember, he's focusing a lot on the condition damage, taking out Jerry Springer, both of them in the down state. Let's see what their teammates can do with them. Aaron the Necromancer going in. Oh, as I say that, Noxel gets destroyed. We've got Psychoactive taking out Vimix.
And Psychoactive is just on a stomp fest right now. 1, 2. Can he get the third? No, he does get... No, he did. Yeah,
he has the third. That's actually
3 stomps within 5 seconds right there.
You know, I think a streak counts as like it's got to count for something.
That's got to be that on a stomp scale. I'd at least put that at a 6 or 7 right there.
Yep. So it looks like Miru Guys again 1v2ing, accepting all challengers here in the mid. Let's go around and see what everyone else is doing. If you'll notice, the only classes we have in here right now are Warrior, Thief, Engineer, and Guardian. Oh, and a Necromancer.
1 lone necromancer.
2 lone necromancers.
There we go.
Yes.
Which is a little unusual, actually. You know, no mesmers in a game. What is this? And also, no elementalists either. Like, those are very 2 common classes.
Yep.
and not featured at all.
Let's take a look at the scoreboard right here. Let's see who's up. Looks like Noxella and Vimix are kind of tied for the top of the scoreboard at 60 points apiece, but you'll notice that red team up until now was topping the scoreboard. I think that's primarily due to kills. Also we see that blue team just kind of picked up because they have 2 points as to red's 1. Let's go into a battle here. Let's go see the battle for Windmill. Looks like blue team may lose this if Stifos and Vimix can take it. Going in with Vimix, let's see what the person has built. Scaled coat, the armor with the scholar runes for power and for crit damage.
So he's going to be doing a lot of damage with full health.
Yep, absolutely.
It's interesting to note that nobody has done any trebuchet work, when really, since this whole entire game has been nothing but gigantic team battles, that would have like helped them considerably.
Absolutely. You know, trebuchets are so integral to any battle on this map. They can hit any point, any capture point, and there is a strategy to dodging them. However, Shawn, why don't you go and tell us what that strategy is for dodging the trebuchet shots?
So after hundreds and hundreds of hours of playing this game, I was still getting hit by trebuchet shots. Like, I was not that great at dodging them. I kind of had my camera pinned in the air. You know, new close friend of mine and great player of this game, Sylvan, actually taught me a trick. Once you hear the enemy trebuchet yell, you know, it'll say in chat and it'll also yell. You have 3 seconds until you need to dodge roll at the midpoint, and 6 seconds to dodge roll on the side points. Just hearing those cues can actually help you dodge without even moving your camera, and it can really save your life.
All right. As that said, great. Actually, the most important tip on this map, just what you just heard. As all that happened, though, red took 2 points, the mid and the mansion or the windmill, but blue team is recapping them as we speak. They're kind of all over the place, capping all 3, except Noxella has managed to defend his point.
Actually, finally we have a thief on trebuchet, adding that secondary objective into this game. So we're going to see how that turns out, especially since each team has sort of been Zerg heavy, and the fact that they only like big team fights.
Just like that.
So it looks like Psychoactive, the spree killer from before, is going to take on Miru Guy and the Thief on the trebuchet. I'm not sure if he knows that he can aim it, but I'm also seeing that... oh, he actually is aiming it towards the windmill. Let's see what he's doing. He's trying to hit APAC from the Esport clan, but he's actually missing by quite a wide margin. Back in mid, Miru Guy managed to knock Psychoactive off the point. Let's go in with Psychoactive, who's actually down. He's being attacked by Noxella, but he summoned the Thief skill before he went down, it looks like. Yep. So let's I think this clock tower is gonna be secured by Miru Guy for about next couple seconds, but as blue team begins its push in, it's gonna be pretty scary for him.
Absolutely. And you have Miro Guy, this engineer, just to give you a quick point out to his background, he just hit rank 10 PvP yesterday.
What?
This guy does not, this guy does not have a lot of experience at all.
He's extremely good.
He is really good. We saw him doing work in the SOAC tournament on the all-engineer team. He was only like rank 3 back then, and now at rank 10, he's able to hold this mid node, running semi-bunkerish, and no one can take it from him.
Yeah, now what's really interesting is just with rank 10 skill, that's like, man, how many games would you say that is? Like,
I don't know. It's something like 11,000 EXP, I think, and it might be less than that. Just to kind of give you where that is, I am in my 30s right now, and it takes me 15,000 experience to rank up once. So rank 10, like all those games, is less than it takes me to rank up 1 rank, and that's only in rank 30. So it's definitely not too many games.
all right, Miru Guy trying to escape here. This is gonna be Blue's point. Looking at Mansion, we see that Aaron, the Necromancer, kind of like stealth capped it while all the action was going on elsewhere on the map. Then Quagmire is going to abandon mid now after bunkering it for about a few seconds, but Vimix and Noxella are capturing Windmill as we speak. It's still a pretty close game, 372 to 296. They can still make it up. if they get the crucial kills off, if they can shut down Blue from getting any more points. I guess as I say that the Sipho's taking out Psychoactive, Miru Guy, and Sipho's both on point at mid. Most of Red is at mid. Hopefully this doesn't end as a Zergfest like the beginning of it. Blue team capping Mansion with Jerry Springer, and it looks like there will be some fights outside of the clock tower as Glenn Quagmire, the Guardian, tries to go in on Aaron.
And just to kind of point out, this game has been like almost bunker fight mid. You have Miru Guy holding mid all game, and side nodes have just been like rotating. They'll go red, then they'll go blue, then they'll go red and they'll go blue, and that's kind of why this game is actually still very close.
Yep. Let's go in on the windmill fight here. It's APAC versus Stifos. APAC is a necromancer. Stifos is rocking a thief profession. Let's see what can happen. It looks like Stifos is partially up. The health is about even, I would say, for these guys. I can't really see. Oh, there he is. We've got Vimix coming in, getting some shots in on APAC. He's ridiculous. He's full of conditions right now. Let's see what else is going on. Man, this game is totally Blues to lose. They're within 80 points of victory. I don't see Red coming back at all. Unless they don't die and they have all the points.
That is correct.
Which is a thing that could happen, but I don't think the communication on the team is really what it should be in order to get that.
Right, and that's what you're going to have with pug teams. But if they understood where the huge team fights were going to be, that trebuchet would come in handy. But you don't need a trebuchet in order to win this game, and I think that's important to note with this match, actually.
That is absolutely true. It's very possible to win with a broken treb. If you just can't get your repair kit back, it's still possible to keep the fights up.
Oh, and we actually have the teleport stomp over at Windmill.
Did I just see that?
Yep, you did just see that.
Sipho's of the hill.
You just got the Shadow Step Stomp on Jerry Springer. On awesomeness scale, that's going at an 8 for me right there.
Alright, so just to quickly acknowledge, there is a lot of lag on stream, I do know. We're going to have to kind of restart, take a break after this game, try and figure out what's going on. It should be fine. Everything will be great after we come back from commercial after this game, of course. But that said, blue team is up 10 points. It's a victory. Let's kind of just watch the final battles here. Who should we go in, guys?
Let's watch Stifos, man. With that awesome stomp, I don't want to miss. Game is actually over. Good game, blue team. The problem was that blue team just had the side notes all game.
Yep,
absolutely.
And we look at the leaderboards. Looks like Sir Glenn Quagmire kind of tops it off with 200, better than anyone else on in the game, really. So let's go back to our card here. Let's take a little break. We'll figure out what's going on with the stream. We'll be back 10 minutes max. I'll see you guys in just a little bit.